I'm sure you've seen them around, a new SUV on the road with a logo you don't recognize. And to be honest, you probably don't think it looks half bad. We'll shine some light on this and look into this new brand and see what's unique about them. They're called VinFast, a new car manufacturer from Vietnam. That's right, Vietnam, a country not exactly known for manufacturing in general, let alone making advanced EVs. Yes, you heard that right, they're all EVs. Let's start with this. VinFast was founded in 2017 and is becoming a global phenomenon. But how exactly did they suddenly burst into the international stage? Its founder, Pham Not Vong's story is actually just as interesting. And I probably pronounced that wrong, so I apologize. He is Vietnam's first billionaire and the visionary behind VinFast, born on August 5th, 1968 in Vietnam's capital city, Hanoi. Vong's journey starts by moving from Vietnam to Ukraine, where he started a noodle business. He grew that noodle business into a dehydrated food company and then sold everything to Nestle in 2009 for an estimated $150 million, and then he moved back to Vietnam. Returning to Vietnam, he started two more companies, Vinpearl Resorts and Vincom City Towers. These two companies were merged to form Vingroup in 2007. His success continued and didn't slow down. By 2015, a Vietnamese news outlet called VinExpress announced that Vong had officially become Vietnam's richest person. And wasting no time at all, Vingroup founded VinFast in 2017 and set up its headquarters in Hai Phong, a vibrant port city in northern Vietnam. In just 21 months, they constructed an impressive 828-acre factory on Cat Hai Island. This was a monster-sized factory, complete with everything needed to eventually build the world's first Vietnamese-made electric vehicles. If you were curious about the name, VinFast's name combines Vin from Vingroup and the word fast. Fast is actually an abbreviation of several Vietnamese words that are translated into four key phrases: style, safety, creativity, and pioneer. The VinFast Lux A 2.0 sedan and the Lux SA 2.0 SUV showcase VinFast's move into the mainstream with its modern styling. Interestingly, VinFast involved the public into their car design process, inviting the Vietnamese people to vote on the designs from several well-established design houses like Pininfarina and Ital Design. These premium Italian design companies are world famous for crafting the look and feel of some Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and other luxury supercars. At the 2018 Paris Motor Show, they made a bold statement that VinFast can run along with the other world-class vehicle manufacturers. VinFast's ambitions grew even larger with their shift to electric vehicles, culminating in the VF8, a mid-size crossover designed to compete on a global scale. The VF8's design is sleek and modern and with an aesthetic that blends well with other modern cars. Does it stand out? Well, not exactly, but that's a good thing when you're the new kid on the block. Sure, they can probably create something that creates more of a statement, and while this can be beneficial, it's a very risky move, especially if you don't get it right. It's a much smarter play to be accepted by the general public, create secure footing, and then gain the public's trust first. They can then create bolder designs in later generations. While the silhouette looks modern-esque, it's somewhat conservative. However, VinFast did employ design elements that are bold enough to raise an eyebrow or two. The front fascia features a distinctive LED light bar that spans the entire width of the vehicle, creating a very recognizable brand theme that spans throughout the current lineup. This they definitely got right. Moving into the interior, it's more spacious than I expected. They refer to it as a minimalistic design, but I kind of call it more of a space-efficient design. Most of the interior is adorned in a matte finish, which isn't exactly a bad thing. The fact that they employed two-tone color schemes and different textures does a really good job breaking down some of the mundane surfacing. In the center sits a large multimedia touch display serving as a central hub controlling all the vehicle's functions. And here's one of my favorite things. A standout feature is the heads-up display projecting essential driving information onto the windshield, a small but significant detail that enhances the overall driving experience and shows a commitment to safety as the driver does not have to take his eyes off the road while he's at speed. The VinFast VF8 powertrain is available in multiple configurations, catering to different driving needs and preferences. In the United States, for instance, you can choose between Eco and Plus models. Both are equipped with dual motors that are all-wheel drive systems, but they differ in power output. The Eco produces 348 horsepower and 368 foot-pounds of torque, which prioritizes efficiency but still a solid power output. For a bit more excitement, the Plus model is where it's at. With 402 horsepower and 457 foot-pounds of torque, this version of the VF8 offers slightly more exhilarating driving experiences. However, let's talk about the elephant in the room. If you're an avid YouTube watcher and a car guy or car girl, I'm sure you've come across several videos of the car viewers about the vehicle's bugs and quality issues. So let's get into that. VinFast's global ambitions led them to enter the US market quickly while simultaneously opening dealerships in California. It's a demanding task to say the least, and the journey hasn't exactly been without its challenges. Initial reviews from automotive journalists were mixed, highlighting areas and the need for significant improvement. In Car and Driver's 2024 review, they stated, "The compact SUV arrived feeling unfinished, featuring a laggy infotainment system and an unbalanced ride that eked out just over 200 miles of range. The VF8 still suffers from lackluster driving dynamics and disappointing fit and finish." Motor Trend had similar sentiments with their review stating, "We'd be charitable in saying VinFast had a lackluster start. The VF8 we drove last year was among the worst cars we drove in 2023, a rare example of a vehicle coming to the market genuinely unfinished. We're grateful that the automaker didn't give up on its North American presence after a bit of bad press though. And we look forward to getting behind the wheel again to evaluate its improvements made in 2024. True to its innovative spirit, VinFast has shown commitment to listening, learning, and adapting, rolling out updates to enhance the VF8's performance and user experience. The consensus seemed to be that the vehicle just wasn't ready to be launched. No one says that launching a global car brand was easy, though I wish there was more time testing done to make things run a little bit smoother. In a move only made by mature manufacturers, VinFast listened to all the criticisms. They released a statement saying that they are committed to fixing all the issues and that they will continue to advance and make their vehicles better. In addition, the company's ambitions reached a new height in August of 2023 when they went public on the Nasdaq exchange, making a historic movement for both VinFast and the burgeoning Vietnamese automotive industry. For vehicle aficionados, EV fans, or industrial design enthusiasts, VinFast represents an exciting new frontier, albeit not an easy one. However, looking ahead, VinFast shows no signs of slowing down. With plans to expand its presence in Asia, Europe, and the Americas, its dedication to sustainability, VinFast is not just building cars, they're shaping the future of transportation. I love seeing new designs that come out and push boundaries. As car enthusiasts, the more innovative ideas that make it out onto the road, the better it is for those of us who love to drive them. In a small way, VinFast reminds me of that ragtag group of guys from the movie about the Jamaican bobsled team. It's going to be an uphill battle, but you can't help but root for them.